It's a significant improvement in a puffy jacket. My name's Brigham. I'm the product design director at Outdoor Vitals. One of our core values is to always be in the pursuit of product perfection. That doesn't mean we're ever going to achieve perfection, but we're always moving forward. We're always looking to do something better than what we currently have. There's a Nova Pro and there's a Nova UL. The Nova UL is the pretty standard, what would be considered sweater weight jacket. Your one insulating layer in 3-season spring to fall use. Whereas the Nova Pro, it's the warmer jacket, a little bit heavier jacket. It has 50% more down in it, so it's definitely more usable into wintertime or freezing temperatures. It fits a little bit more roomy to allow for more layers underneath. The two main characteristics are the fabric technology and the insulation. It started by being shown certain fabrics from one of our suppliers. When we saw the fabric, we immediately kind of had some ideas of what we could do to maximize the potential of the fabric. Anytime you can reduce stitch lines or sewing lines on a jacket, you're going to increase the durability. If you think of how many holes are punched through a jacket with little stitch lines that occur every 2 to 3 millimeters, that's egress points for dirt, wind, and water. They had the fabric weaving technology for the baffles, but it was too heavy for what we needed, so we asked them to make it lighter. The ability to make an insulated jacket with no stitch holes for the baffles, that's a huge plus in 3 different areas, not just the down loss or the wind blocking ability, not just the water resistance. It's a significant improvement in a puffy jacket. We talked to our down suppliers, Allied Feather, told them what we wanted to try, and basically it was having them make different mixture ratios of down and synthetic, and then testing them, putting them under pressure for a certain amount of time, filling up a tub or a sink full of water, submerging it, squeezing the air out of it, timing how fast something seemed to kind of regain its loft. Through all of that, we found a really impressive ratio that's very high percentage of down with a very small percentage of synthetic insulation. We call it Down LT now. It's an over an 800 fill power down product with a little bit of synthetic insulation. The down is hyper dry down, so it's incredibly water resistant down, but the synthetic insulation, when it's completely overwhelmed and saturated with water, it prevents it from the actual full collapse that can happen. We came up with some really powerful conclusions that it was an insulation we wanted to move forward with. You can be confident in these jackets. From the very beginning of development, we've done significant testing. We've had them in really bad field conditions on backpacking trips where everything was moist and wet. I can legitimately say that the jackets have done their job in keeping us from getting hypothermia. After the prototyping phase, the insulation was dialed. We had the ratio dialed. I guess when I knew they were done was when anybody that tried them on gave positive feedback about the fit. People that got to use it in the development phase and the feedback coming back from customers as well. If you're trying to constantly put forward pressure with the goal being perfection, you'll get a lot closer to perfection. We want that for our customers, we want that for ourselves, so I guess that's the philosophy.